Time to check in with Mitch as we're finding out how we're going to keep it local this morning.
Well, how about we go fishing, everyone, on the Keep It Local tour, and we have found a 5-spot for fishing that is better than most. Swepco Lake near Gentry gets warmer water because the lake water is used to cool down a nearby power plant. So growing season for the fishes never ends. Jason Cossey, an area fishing guide, is the man with the fishing plan. Swepco Lake is a great place to get your strings stretched, if you know what I mean. There are some monsters in this lake. Fishing guide Jason Cossey of J&B Guide Service pulled a 60-pound catfish out of this lake, and he says just about all the fish here are bigger than what you'll see at other lakes.
Fish here grow all year long. They don't have a stop growing period like they do on beaver and other places.
Because the lake is already warmer than most, the fish never stop growing. Jason says it's best to try and haul them in the summer, early in the morning after you wake up with 5 News, or later in the evening just before sundown. Here's what's been working lately.
Well, we're going to fish with a trick worm, watermelon candy trick worm, zoom trick worm on a shaky head rig. These are the best that I've found because the worm doesn't come loose hardly ever from that screw lock. And then we're just going to hook it in just like this right here.
So let's see how the fish like the worm in a shaky head rig. The first one Jason pulled in was a 2-pounder. Decent fish on most lakes. But at Swepco Lake, it can always get better. The next catch,
Come up here and say hi,
was a little more like it, closer to 4 pounds.
Love it.
And like on any well-produced fishing segment, Jason saves the best for last. We'll call it a 5-pounder on Channel 5, but Cossey says there are plenty of bigger ones to be had.
It's all mixed up. Generally, the fish you catch here will be over, say, 12 to 15 inches, and then you have that on the next cast. It could be a 10-pounder. You just never know. That's what a shaky head on Swepco Lake will do for you. That's what it's all about right there.
We'd like to thank Jason for showing us the ropes out at Swepco Lake. He said his dad taught him how to fish that lake 15 years ago, and the fishing just keeps getting bigger and better than ever before. I can feel a big run of folks gassing up the boats and headed over to Swepco Lake about now.
Yes, and this would be a good time in the morning for it, too.
That's right. This time, if you can't make it this early, just head back right before sundown. They're biting.